2-2. Dyrene on third base for Hornell. And the third out. So one left on. No runs. One hit. We go to the bottom of the first. Thank our advertisers to make this possible. Today's game is brought to you by the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Oyer. The Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley. And by First Heritage Federal Credit Union, 15 locations throughout the southern tier of New York. Hornell location on Mays Avenue, corner of Mays and Seneca Street. Stop in for open a Kasasa checking account. Check out all the financial services First Heritage has to offer. And the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation services only $16.95 plus a crematory fee. Thanks, Dagan Funeral Home, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, the Ryan Agencies with 3 great locations, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Stop in at their Hornell location at 57 Broadway or call 324-7500. Insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. Maple City Dodge has 2 new truckloads of vehicles available for purchase. Stop up, see Gary Harwood or the Birch Brothers at Maple City Dodge. Maple City Dodge, Elderwood and Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop in and check out the beautiful facilities at Elderwood, across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. And, of course, the brand new hospital, St. James Hospital in Hornell, is Dr. Andrew Wilhelm, your sports medicine physician. Injured, he's got you covered. Call 385-3740. Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. And there's Simmons and Rockwell Ford, top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford. And Simmons and Rockwell Nissan right across the street in Hornell. The winner of this game will go on to face the winner of the number 2 seed Waterloo Lady Indians and Palmac Lady Raiders. It's going to be over the head. Just like that, 1 pitch, 1 hit. Number 24, Hannah Carney, the 9th grade captain. And that's an interesting looking over the roster here for the Lady Blue Devils. There's not one senior on this team, and they're seated number 1 in Class B1. Two and 0. Carney on first base. You made that wrong too. On second base for the Lady Blue Devils. 3 and 0. Hornell, very young team as well. Of course, on the mound is Jordan Dyrene, only the 8th grader. There's a strike. That's inside of this is number 1, Julia Clark, a 10th grade captain. Clark swings through that. Nobody out here. Runners on first and second. Clark pops one up. And there's a nice catch by 8th grader Graham. And Kearney advances to third, so runners on the corners now with one out. Kearney fouls one off down third baseline. Or not, I'm sorry, no, it's not Kearney. Kearney's on third. This is Libby Graziopline. I hope I'm saying that right, but I hear him named Grazo, so we're going to call her Grazo. So that's a tough name to say. Sorry about that. Ooh, inside. What do they call a strike? Graziopline? Is that Libby? She's an 8th grader. Libby lifts one. Smitty underneath it, and the second out. So 2 outs, runners still on the corner. Sorry, the advance to second, so second and third now. That's number 11, Lily Fortes. Foul. Windy day here. It's F-O-R-T-E-S. Forts. 2 strikes. So Lila Forts, I think she's an 8th grader. Wow. I know there's no seniors on this team, and there's only one 11th grader. Sure I didn't print out the JV team. Very impressive group here to be number 1 and be so young. Great. Got to give the head coach, Brian Mruzek, or sorry, he's the assistant coach, head coach Jim Falzo. Credit. 2-2. This is Gina. Must be his daughter at bat. Uh-oh. That's one thing you don't want, is the ball to get away. And the run's going to score on that. Hornell had them on the ropes here, but a high pitch that time from Dyring. And 1 run comes across. Fortis, and there's strike 3. Wow, 1 strike away from not allowing that run, but what are you going to do? So it's going to take us to the second inning. One run scores on an error. Today's game brought to you by Home Healthcare Services Incorporated, 324-4142. How about healthcare in the privacy of your very own home? RNs, home health aides, house cleaners, they provide it all at Home Healthcare Services. Strobel's Supply is now hiring, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. Give them a call, 385-3211, or stop in and bring your resume in at Strobel Supply. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, chipping, stump grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326, Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. The Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, 324-6063, the best Italian cuisine around, right down the street from Hornell High School. Don't forget they got the $10 2 large slice pizza special for lunch with a salad. And Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights and wellness. 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. There's Dr. Joseph McKay, 382-3751. He's also a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Apex Chiropractic. Reggie Gambino and Howard Hanna, your local Howard Hanna real estate agent. Give her a call looking to buy or sell a property. It's Howard Hanna, Reggie Gambino. Dr. Pat Pico of 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, New York, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for 25 years. Dr. Pico, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. My longest advertiser. He's been on the longest for 30 years. John N. Dagan, attorney at law, 324-6690 for John N. Dagan. And Mystic Media, we'll talk about them momentarily, but right now we're top of the second inning. There's a strike inside. This is shortstop Cassidy Cook. Cassidy Cook batting .217 this year. Nice pitching on the mound. We failed to mention that's Gianna Merzek, captain. She's listed just as a pitcher, so that must be her duties. I'm not sure if she plays in the field at all, but that one's low. 1-2. Cassidy Cook is second in plate appearances for Hornell with 57. And Cook goes down for one out. Beautiful play. At shortstop, number 1, Julia Clark. Good job, Julia. This is Haley Smith, a junior. She's listed. She has a .304 batting average. Haley does. Oh, and that one, wild bounce. Give her a hit on that, I believe. It's hard to judge when a ball is hit hard. It's kind of a judgment call. Not sure what the official score will do here, but nonetheless, it's a base runner for Hornell with 1 on, 1 out. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is Cassidy Cook up to bat. I screwed up the... That's going to get in. Smith had to hold up because wasn't sure if it was going to be caught or not. I think almost, what are you going to do? I don't think she was going to get further than second anyways, just because it wasn't that deep and good coverage in the outfield by the left fielder. So runners on first and second with 1 out. This is Anna Updike. Senior. Hornell's short on the seniors too. Only have 4. Two backed out of play. I'm sorry, only 3 seniors Hornell has. Making her work. That's low in the dirt. Runners on first and second. Updike makes contact. Force out at third to get Smith out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in around Section 5 and the beautiful Batavia area up here. I always had to come early and stop at Tully's. That's what I was like, I'll come up here. I was kind of hoping the Hornell boys, baseball will play Batavia tomorrow as well, but that game is in Hornell. Maybe I'll call the head coach and say, pick me up some Tullies on your way home. Oh and 2. Nice play. That was Izzy Barnes for Hornell. So we go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Batavia. Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 324-6424. Log on to hotprice.com, check out their specials. Need a new computer or laptop? How about service? They do that as well. It's Computers, Gilios Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. And Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it to Rustic Lux for reloved and refurbished furniture. Check out their huge showroom as well. Accepting new patients now, over 30 years experience. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Richikowski, Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246. Back, neck pain, and headaches, they can handle it all. Gray Manufacturing Industries, transit industry, engineering, consulting, and manufacturing since 2006. Thanks, Dave Gray, for all you did for our community. We're going to miss you. He's in the heavens looking down upon us. There's Jenny One, the original, the overhead door company. Of course, First Heritage, we mentioned them. So Batavia's lone run is on a wild pitch. Beautiful day here. It's supposed to rain a little bit later. I see when I looked at Batavia weather on the map and get these games in here for sectionals. The bottom of the second to go. Dyrene pitches. There's a strike. This is Sophia Menudo. She's only a 10th grader as well. A nice out. That time by the 7th grader, Effingham. This is a young girl's game, I tell you. It's funny. This has got to be the youngest two teams to ever face off. Well, I'm just kind of exaggerating, but it's pretty amazing. Like I said, the oldest is Lindsay Grazi, the captain for Batavia, and she's in 11th. She's the only 11th grader on the team. They've got 4 10th graders. Wow. Love the 10. I can't wait to follow Batavia the next couple years. Hopefully they'll be facing off against each other. Not only in, I don't know if they can play each other when it comes to county play anymore. Well, Batavia, I'm not sure if Batavia is still in the Livingston County or how that works. I'm pretty sure they are, but it'd be nice if they matched up during the regular season. There's a nice pitch. This is Drew Stevens, number 15. I think that's number 15, am I right? Yes, it is. It's hard to tell from this far apart, and I cannot hear the announcer. It's going to be foul. Stevens, another foul. Stevens making Dyring work at it. And don't forget, for those that are watching, we will be bringing you tomorrow's baseball game between Hornell and Batavia. Ooh, got hit on the knee. Hope she's all right. Seems to run it off pretty good. Batavia beating up on Geneva in sectional baseball yesterday. I think it was, what was it, 16-2? Hornell. Stevens down to second. Hornell beating up on Bishop Kearney. I think it was 21-1 was the final. The good thing about, Bishop Kearney, they were having fun. They were smiling. Obviously they were upset and probably they were losing and stuff, but it looked like they were enjoying learning the game. A lot of young kids on that team. And actually, the nice thing too is after the game, 5 or 6 of the Bishop Kearney players came over and to talk to Hornell and congratulate him and stood around the dugout for a little bit. And so class act up there in Bishop Kearney. 1-2. And there's a strikeout. Good pitch. This is Lindsay. I'm going to just call her Grazi. Grazi Plain? I don't know how to say her last name. I apologize. I should have asked, but I got here kind of late. Then I had to move my vehicle too. They didn't want me to park behind here in case I'd get hit by a ball. But I said I'll take full responsibility for getting hit. My car. 0-2. It's tough because there's no parking near this facility. It's quite a distance away, especially if you have to set up and take down equipment. And not that we could all stand for a little bit of walking, but that's why I was a little bit late getting on here today. And there's strike 3. Coach Dyring looking at his players, giving them a little pep talk. Top of the order for Hornell. Did get a chance to mention her earlier. This is Peyton Graham. And Graham will get on with an infield hit. Like I mentioned, Graham only an 8th grader batting 184. Not the best batting average in the leadoff spot, but foul ball. She does so much defensively, and she's a speed demon, so when she does get on, this is the pitcher, Dyring, batting 209. And safe. Ball gets away. One and 2 to Dyring. That one's high. 2 and 2. Fouled back. Two and 2, one on, as Peyton Graham on second. You can see above the green and yellow little buttons there the bases, and you can see the orange base. That means someone's on second, so if you want to know what the readout is. Now we got 2 ladies on here. Beautiful job by Dyring. Jordan Dyring. Here's first baseman Evingham. It's going to be to the outfield. And a run score. Sorry, I didn't do very good filming on that. I got confused what was going on. I'm trying to look through a monitor, or a TV here. So Hornell gets a run. That was a strike to Evingham. Wow, that ball was in the dirt, or down low. Got a low Reagan Evingham at the plate. Evingham, foul. Two and 2 to Evingham now. Don't forget to give us a like on YouTube. Subscribe to Pike Sports. You can join us tomorrow again for the boys' game, Hornell and Batavia. Baseball. Nice steal. Smith running for Dyrene. That one's in the dirt. 3-2, full count. Janet Merzak having a little bit of a tough time throwing a lot of pitches here. And that's another foul. Reagan ahead of it. That one's over her head. 1 run home. And Evingham pulls into second for a double. RBI double. Great job for the 7th grader. And she's one heck of a basketball player, too. These classes, like I said, I'm excited. Batavia and Hornell, young girls, and Hornell's got a young boys squads, whether it be basketball, football, everything. All the talent is in the younger grades. And so be on the lookout for these teams hopefully meeting up quite a bit for the next several years. Ireland Harrison, the catcher, up. Oh, nice pitch inside. Beautiful pitch. 0-2. Harrison, gonna be an easy out to second. First out, Evingham goes to third. Coach Dyring's very first year, and if that name sounds familiar, he's coached the boys baseball team for the last, seemed like 20 years. Not that long, but decided to leave that because his daughters were playing softball. This is McGregor. Oh, and 2. McGregor, sophomore, batting .241 for Hornell. He's got 36 plate appearances. And Hornell safe as Evingham comes across to make it a 3-0 lead, or 3-1 lead. I'm sorry. Nice. McGregor gets it in there for a base hit as well. Another infield hit. Hornell did a master of the infield hits. What happened? Haley Smith back up. One and 2 to Smith. Still only 1 out here. McGregor on first. Popped up. And put out. Nice play by the catcher. So shortstop Cassidy Cook up. Oh, and 2. Again, Cassidy Cook, a senior. One of the 3 seniors, batting .209. Or .217. Cook has a base hit. McGregor gets over to third on that. So runners on the corners. So Anna Updike, the other senior, up. That one's in the dirt. Cassidy Cook gets down to second now, so runners on second and third with 2 outs. That one's in the dirt. The wind is blowing here in beautiful facility here. Wow. First base is open. She looks like she's getting a little down on herself. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the head coach come out and have a chat with her here. I thought either her or him or the catcher would come out, and I don't know how many times I've seen it, but when you come out and talk, whether it be one of your teammates or anybody or the coach, and here he comes now, it changes the whole aspect of it. You'll see them start throwing strikes, and they just need that pep talk, you know. So base is loaded, 2 outs. The number 1 seed Batavia, number 4 seed Hornell. Hornell is 8-8. The most successful softball program we've had in umpteen years. I don't remember in doing these games. This is my 33rd year of bringing Hornell sports on TV and streaming, and I don't remember the last time Hornell won a sectional game. And now they won their first game last week or the other day. Two 2-0. Izzy Barnes, the junior, and this is good coaching by Hornell too. He's saying, you know, she's a little bit wild now. Let her throw the first strike and then make decisions from there, I'm sure. There's a strike. There's another nice pitch, beautiful pitch. Now what do you do? Oh, you knew, yep, she was going to swing, and it was a good pitch. Beautiful way to get out of that one. Hornell adds a couple. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. We'll be back. No. Ball a little bit too high. Would have been out. There's Hannah Carney, the captain. Threatening the bunt. Lila Fortis. Oh, another bad throw. So Hornell with the throws are a little bit off here. So this is how so runners on first and third now. Great play by Harrison to pick up the ball and throw it, but just a little bit off. As they're going to come together and discuss it. Give you a view of the sky here from those. Looks menacing, doesn't it? Oh, wait a minute, but over here, there's some sun peeking through. Here's your baseball field. There's who the Hornell will be playing. I can't show you because we're too far over, I think. There. Home run! And the funny thing is, there she is. So a 3-run home run makes it 4-1. And I asked the girls, because my car was parked behind me when I came here, and I said, hey, I go, how many home runs do you guys have this year? And I thought she said just 2 for the, I don't know if she meant herself or for the team, so I'm not 100% positive. I said, if you hit a home run in the sunroof of my car, I'll give you $500. Obviously, I had to move my car, so. But 4-3 now, with still nobody out. That's where those errors loom large when you give up base runners. Foul ball. All you can do is Jordan Dyring is shrug it off, and now you have no one on base. You're only down by 1. And here's an out. Nice play. McGregor. I'm sorry, that's Izzy Barnes playing second for Hornell. Nice pitch. Nice play by Cassidy Cook, the shortstop. Couldn't find any stats on. Hornell has all their stats online on Max Prep softball. Didn't see any from Batavia at all. Lazy coaches. No, I just, some do, some don't. I don't like the fact that some of the coaches don't put rosters online, or they don't put numbers with the names, and I know that's a requirement from Section 5. I wish they would penalize them somehow, because someone like me always has to call the school, and then it's a pain in the butt, or the athletic director to get rosters. And nice at bat that time, Sophia Menudo. So 2-out base hit for Menudo. Stevens takes a whack at it. And if you're just joining us, don't forget tomorrow we'll be live for Hornell versus Batavia baseball. Semifinal baseball action. Hornell the number 2 seed. Batavia the 7th seed. Hornell with a 15-4 record. 15-4 record. Beautiful catch. Oh, nice snag. Izzy Barnes. Go to the top of the 4th. 4-3. Top of the order, Parker Graham up. Graham fouls one off. Here's Hornell's coach Dyrene's father and Coach Dyrene's son out there playing baseball. Whoop. Better not put him in the field. That was his mother throwing the ball, so we'll give him a little slack. Nice play. Parker Graham's down and Dyrene up. Nice play. Hannah Carney. For sure fools me she's a 9th grader. They're going to try to hit every ball to her. I wouldn't. She's too lethal over there at third base. Says first baseman for Hornell, Reagan Evingham. And we were talking about how, good the younger crew is, the boys and girls. She's got a brother that's on the varsity team as an 8th grader, Wyatt. Ooh, almost a collision. I didn't hear any of the girl, just didn't hear anyone yelling, I got it. And I want to be careful, don't want anyone to run into each other. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. The Batavia Lady Blue Devils hold on to a 4-3 lead. Today's game is brought to you by the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172. Section 5, I'm Play Sports. You want to go back and watch it?
Nothing yet.
It's online on YouTube. I do all Hornell home and away games for everything. I'll do the baseball game tomorrow.
Okay.
Batavia plays Hornell tomorrow in baseball.
Really up here or down there?
Down there.
Okay, yeah, I know Batavia wasn't that good this year.
Yeah. Well, they destroyed Batavia yesterday. No, 16-1.
Which team, Batavia did?
Batavia did. Hornell won. Hornell's second seed. They're really good. They're very young, just like this Batavia girls. There's not one senior, one 11th grader. I'm amazed.
Yeah, I had Hornell's boys a couple times. Yeah, they're good. But with the Pelmac that's undefeated.
Yeah, they're like 19-0. Hornell's 14-4. Hornell beat Bishop Kearney. Bishop Kearney's always struggles. They beat them 21-1, but that wasn't really much of a game.
So you get paid for this by Section 5?
No, I have to pay.
God bless you.
Thanks. Talking to the umpire. He wanted to know if I get paid. Well, he's getting paid for the advertising, but I have to pay. He goes, God bless you. But we were just talking about he does baseball too, he said. Games for Section 5, which is God bless him, because I know they struggle to try to get officials because every parent thinks they're an umpire or official in the stands when something doesn't go their way. So I try to be as neutral as possible, even when I do cover Hornell, and I'm graduated from Hornell, but try to be equal when I'm calling the games. I love sports, so it's like I said, I'm going to have to pay attention to Batavia for the next 3 or 4 years with all these young kids on here, because they're going to be, if they're number 1 seed now and they're this good. Oof. Didn't look to see state rankings at all. I'd like to check that out. Yeah, that looked like a strike. His strike zone's a little off here in this inning. Or that pitch, anyways. I mean, only because he's calling it a strike other times. There's one about 2 inches lower that's a strike. But he has a tough time, not ridiculing him at all. I'm for a little bit bigger strike zone anyways, but there's strike 3, nice pitch. Wonder how long it'll be before they have robotic umpires in high school. I know they are trying it out, I think, this year, or did they do it last year in one of the leagues? 1-1. This is Lindsey Grazi, captain. Strike 2. James Vazaway, the head coach of Batavia, has put a great squad together here. So isn't Dyring for Hornell. That's a little low. Full count. Fouled off, nice catch. Gonna count that as an out. There's strike 3. 2 outs. One thing I didn't realize, I'm doing the baseball game, and Hornell was up, 16-0 against Bishop Kearney. I didn't realize they do not have the 10-run rule in sectionals, which I understand. I guess it's a chance to get some of the players in. That was probably the good thing of yesterday. It was nice to see some of the young Bishop Kearney kids and some young Hornell kids get in there that weren't playing during the first 5 innings, but also Hornell tacked on another 5 or 6 runs, and although Bishop Kearney did score in the extra, or in the 6th inning, so got them on the board. And there's the 3rd out. So we go to the 5th. Hornell down 4-3. Now I'll be able to do those ads correctly. Won't have the umpire coming over. Today's game brought to you by the Genuine, the Original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Moyer, for all your support. And by First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open a Casasa checking account that pays you, that's right, earn cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you, Casasa? I do. Check out one of their 15 locations throughout the southern tier, the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is only $16.95 plus a crematory fee. That's what I'm going to have done, be cremated. Orion Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 324-7500 is their Hornell location. Phone number, stopping at 57 Broadway. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Also a great auto body repair department as well at Maple City Dodge. Elderwood at Hornell, one Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab, also adult daycare at Elderwood across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. Connors and Ferris, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Connors and Ferris. Dr. Andrew Wilhelm, your sports medicine physician, 385-3740. Injured, he's got you covered. Part of the U of R and brand new St. James Hospital in Hornell. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Log on to simmonsandrockwellford.com. Also, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan right across the street. Home and healthcare services. Healthcare in the privacy of your very own home. 324-4142. Home and healthcare services. And hiring now is Strobo Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park, 385-3211. Give them a call. Strobo Supply, industrial paint application company, and is she going to catch it? Nice job. Julia Clark. I like the ponytails, too. That's very nice. You don't see ponytails that often. I'm just jealous because I'm bald. I can't grow hair, so. Cadence McGregor. 0-2. Jana Merzak pitching a lot better now, as you can see. A little bit high. Looked like a strike, but at least he's consistent on that high. 1-2. In the dirt. Good game here between the number 4 seed, Hornell, and number 1 seed, Batavia. Foul tip that time. Good crowd here today, too. I'll take a little pan and show you all the people in attendance here shortly. Oh, a low pitch. That time swung at it. Nice pitch that time. Haley Smith up with 2 outs. Oh, A little bit of a gift there, I think, is a strike, but looked like a little bit too far inside. Smith gets a base hit. So a 2-out hit for Hornell. Shortstop Cassidy Cook up now. Hornell does not have a home run listed on their stats all year long, so of course you really got to get a hold of it. Only 3 triples listed. Of course, triples are, I think, harder than home runs in baseball anyways. You always see stats and stuff, home runs, second doubles, and obviously hits, but triples are at a premium a lot of times. 2 outs. Cassidy Cook up. Cook pops one up. It's back here. And nice play. She bid for it. Yeah, pick up the hat. Here we go. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. This game is cruising right along. We'll have to stop at Batavia Downs afterwards. Today's game brought to you by Hess's Tree and Stump Removal Bucket Truck Services, chipping, stump grinding, dependable expert service. You call Lenny Rose 324-1326 or 382-1535. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Best Italian cuisine around. Also the best toasted subs. You can get any flavor: turkey, ham, Italian, meatball, whatever. The toasted subs are out of this world at the Italian Villa. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, 324-7400. Brian and Sue Butler, thank you for your support. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. 44 Genesee. There's Dr. Joseph McKay. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. 382-3751, Apex. Looking to buy, sell property, it's Regina Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson for Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Reggie Gambino, Howard Hanna, what a great combination. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. So bottom of the 5th we go. Hornell down by 1, which means Batavia is up by 1. If my calculations are correct. 4-3. Dyrene still on the mound. Home run hitter Lila Fortis. And this one's going to drop in there. Since it's hard for me to run this, announce, run the ads, doing everything else, and put the score up there, it's hard to... I do not keep stats. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I am not here, so I'm not sure how she's doing, but seems to be on base a lot. So a leadoff hit brings up Julia Clark. Oh, where's the backup? Thought that would be Peyton's job. Do you see someone throwing down? You got to go up there so that doesn't happen. I could be wrong if that's not how they have the right fielder come down or not, but I don't know why she wouldn't be doing it back up, but anyways. Fortis gets second. And they're going to walk Clark. Or wait, what are they doing? Oh, man, no, I guess they're not going to walk Clark. I don't know where she was running to. Oh, I guess. Oh, I didn't say they don't. You have to pitch to them, I guess. Oh, I know now that they're doing this. That would be funny if she decided to throw it down as a strike. Or it is a strike. It was a strike. Wow. Geez, you got... they're walking her. They did. On the scoreboard, it showed that last pitch was a strike there, the one before that. So 2 ladies on base. Meeting at the mound. Smith catches that one for the first out. Jana Mrzek lays down a bunt. And 2 outs. Runners will advance to second and third. It's getting awful dark. It's up the rain. Supposed to hold off to look. They're going 11 o'clock tonight, so we'll see. Menudo up. Ooh, wow. Inside Walker. Now an out at every plate, which isn't the worst thing to do. Drew Stevens up now, the 8th grader. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Nowhere to put her though. And we're going to change pitchers. And 7th grader Reagan Evingham comes in. Good job, Jordan Dyring. Again, if you're joining us, this is the number 4 seed 8-8 Hornell versus the number 1 seed Batavia. I'm not sure what their record is. I had it printed out and oh, I do have it. I'm sorry. I had to throw it because of the wind. Now the wind has calmed right down, which is nice. Batavia is 12-7. Well, that's funny. The Batavia boys beat Geneva, and so didn't the girls. Common opponents here. And both teams will be playing in baseball here, softball against here Batavia. Obviously, and Hornell will play tomorrow against Batavia and Hornell, which you can watch right here on Pike Sports. Proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. There's John Dagan. Thanks, John, attorney at law, corners of Genesee and Church Street. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to Mystic Media. Thanks, Jim Moore, who's rebuilding my websites. And if you need to run your website, it's Ed's Computers Sales and Service. Need a new computer or one repaired laptop? Ed's Computers does it. 324-6424. Ed's Computers, bases loaded. There's a strike. Drew Stevens. I always say this is the ultimate for a pitcher to come in on bases loaded and get the out. It happened in baseball a couple games ago. Hornell's Colin Haley had walked a couple or actually had a base hit and walked a couple. Then he was able to get out of the inning. I said that's the ultimate challenge. That shows the composure of a pitcher, whether it be softball or baseball. 2-2. Strike 3 and perfect. Evingham comes in. And I talked about her. She's always got a smile on her face. Good job, Reagan. Go to the top of the 6th. Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. And Rustic Lux, don't throw that piece of furniture away, bring it into Rustic Lux. How about accepting new patients now? Over 30 years experience, Dr. John Wine, Dr. Richikowski, back, neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Wine Chiropractic and Gray Manufacturing, transit industry, engineering, consulting, and manufacturing since 2006. Thanks everybody down there in the South Yards. Gray Manufacturing. Hornell, the hub of the rail industry. For those watching from Batavia, Hornell is home to more than several companies that deal with trains. If you're coming down for the game Batavia tomorrow and you want to see the new high-speed Acela train for Amtrak, it's being built in Hornell. You stay on the highway, go past the high school, and when you go past the Burger King, you take the next left and take a right, and then you'll find the tracks right along there. It's the train that goes, a couple hundred miles an hour. It's pretty amazing. It's a bullet train. They are being built in Hornell. It's always interesting to see what industries are around here and different areas you go to, what do they do. So Hannah Updike up, top of the 6th. Hornell down by 1. One of the 3 seniors on the Hornell team. And it's an overthrow. Keep going, Hannah. Oh, no, she didn't. She slowed down. Hopefully she can make it, and she does. Okay, good job. I was worried a little bit. And she's got to pay attention to Coach Dyrene there. Only look at him if he's waving her on, which I think he was. It was off camera, but I would assume he was waving her on. You do not slow down. Touch the inside of the plate. There's a strike. So runner on third. Fouled. Oh, and 2. Can you bunt again? I'm not sure. How does it work? Yeah, she's out. Why would she do that? Yeah. Must be she's good at bunting, but that time it just didn't work out. 'Cause I knew you'd bunt for the 3rd strike and you're out. There's no coming back. It's foul. Parker Graham. One and one. Oh, that's a tough break for Hornell. Good play. That's one of those ones, that's tough. So 2 outs now. Probably told to run on contact. I think I would have said run on contact unless it's coming right toward your direction, because that's an easy out for Batavia. Jordan Dyrene. Of course, you're always hoping for a bad throw or whatever, too. You know, so many things can happen, I understand, but ifs, ands, or buts, I guess. Graham steals second with a 1 and 2 count. Dyrene. Nice play. Go to the bottom of the 6th. I was going to show you the crowd. We got people up in the stands. Backward. There we are along the stands are pretty full. And all the way over here. And there's some people, or another couple people further to the left, but I won't film them. So top of the 6th we go. Or bottom of the 6th, I'm sorry. Two and 0. Another strike. Hornell has to keep the runs, or no runs here, Batavia from scoring any runs in this inning. Runs are at a premium here, we talked about. There's strike 3. That was Marisha Chuchalowski. Hope I'm saying that name is right. 9th grader. This is Lindsay Grazi. Hope she doesn't mind me. I think that's her nickname anyways. I hear people calling her Grazi. Just like my last name is actually Peischer, not Peisch. But nicknames, everyone has nicknames, it seems like. There's strike 3. So 2 outs. And the third out. So last at bats for Hornell, unless they're able to tie it or go ahead. Coming up, top of the 7th. So last chance for Hornell here. So Reagan Evingham. Evingham batting .296, a pop fly. Oh, and she drops it. Oh, go back. Yeah, sorry, I'm telling her. I thought she was going to take off for a second. Sorry, I get a little emotional here, a little involved. Ireland Harrison. Nice bunt by Harrison. Gets Evingham over to second with one out now. Haley Smith up. Nice pitch. Gianna Merzak. One and one. Maybe the M is silent. Maybe it's Gianna Ruzek. Would they? I'm not sure what they were doing. It's in the dirt. Oh no, get down. Yep, she's safe. Good job. Sorry, I'm a little skeptical, but that was a good play. Because she slid. It looked like she was going to go standing up. So 2-1 count now. Oh no. Okay, you gotta be careful of those bunts that pop up. 2-2. There's strike 3. So Hornell down to its last out. Nice pitching. Ruzek. Haley Smith up. Smith. And Batavia moves on. Great game, ladies. So Batavia wins 4-3 in a hard-fought game by Hornell. So don't forget, tomorrow you can join us for baseball as Hornell versus Batavia tomorrow. We'll be bringing that game live on Peisch Sports. Batavia will now face the winner of Waterloo and Palmac. And I'm sure these two teams will mix it up again next year and maybe the year after that or even after that with all this young talent they've got on both sides. So again, thanks for joining me. Again, I'm Bob Peischer. We're broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth, and we'll see you tomorrow night.